If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's Victor Robles.
Leading off for the Mariners, right fielder Victor Robles.
And that misses. And this one is off and running. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Pitch misses, and that's ball two. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First offering, and it just misses. Man at second.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And it goes just foul. Runner at second, nobody out.
Three, two.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lucas sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
And the pitch. That missed
1
by
ball,
a lot.
2
And it's
strikes.
1-2. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Now it's
left
Randy
fielder,
Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And that one upstairs, ball one. Raley in his third season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Gausman throws over. Arozarena dives back. Arozarena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's a strike. Arozarena on the move. Strike in there. Throws it away. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here at Rogers Center, our starter in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Center field, Rodriguez. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting second, shortstop, Bo
Bichette up to the dish. Just missed. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
That's inside.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Ball, that's out.
He was late there. Strike one.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Inside. And that's ball three.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Mariners 1 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. Gausman back to work. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. There's a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
What a stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander hauls it in for the out.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That clips the corner. That one fouled off. just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one just misses. That one missed. Man at first, one away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lucas on the move. 2 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman Dylan Moore.
Here's Dylan Moore. And that's in for a strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second.
Now
2 on now
right
with 2 away.
Victor Robles.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That catches the corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Santander makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Check swing, called strike. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Reinfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
And now, Will Wagner. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's the strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Andres Gimenez. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 1-0 misses low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off. He was late. Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So up next, Ernie Clement. That's a little high, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one's in there. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back
Leading
on to
off
the
for the
3rd inning.
Mariners,
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Foul ball there. to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez over at second. Raleigh on at first with nobody out. This ball's chopped on the ground. Foul. Down the line, and it's foul. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. Santander racing after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Luke Raley on deck for the M's. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, one out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He nails one out to right. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Haniger batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, left field. Santander pulls it down, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Nathan
Center
Lucas.
fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Foul ball. That just
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. And 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering upstairs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. I was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Springer, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hey.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. High fly ball down the left field line. Arozarena sizes this one up, makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Slice down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. one wrapped foul. Oh, 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Anthony
Santander, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Bichette off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 4 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Nick Sandlin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one
Outside,
just misses the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tommy Nance getting loose out there. Swanson getting loose as well. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
Now
benefits,
batting, right
the
fielder,
advantages of
Victor
relievers who
Robles.
can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Robles in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Robles, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Mariners are down in order. They lead 4-0. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the DH,
Toronto,
Will Wagner.
designated hitter, Will Wagner.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, these Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too
Now
often,
batting,
and I think they're having a hard time getting any
Alejandro
momentum
Kirk.
going as a result.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. A single his first time.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one handled. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs,
Andrés
base is empty.
Jimenez.
And stepping in is the speedy Andrés Jimenez. Struck out looking his first time. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2-0.
And there's a
That's
ball.
3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like
Three
this
balls,
all day.
no
He's in
strike.
danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Payoff pitch. On a line out towards center. Rodriguez tracks it down for the out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Sandlin back to work. And ball 1. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly
Up next
for him
for
right there.
Seattle,
As soon
catcher
as that one
Cal
shot off his
Raleigh.
barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Next offering is down low, and now 3-0. There's a strike. Rodriguez at second with nobody out. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That one down the line and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Bichette whips it to first. They get the out on a Rosarena. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. And that's downstairs and outside. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one misses up and in. It's 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. Next pitch misses way outside. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Looked down to first, and he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Here's a 1-2. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Sandlin gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Righty
For the Blue
reliever
Jays,
out of the pen, Eric Swanson.
number
I
50.
think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That one misses. Ball 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And a 1-1. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a
Now batting,
power
the center
curveball in the
fielder,
80s. It's got so much
Nathan
spin on it,
Lopez.
and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, that was the cutter down and
Now
in right
batting,
there.
the
And
right
typically, if you're going to have a
fielder,
chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. It's 5-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fouled off left side. Inside, just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Dylan Moore.
Second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses. 2-1.
2-1.
That one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Struck him out of the foul tip.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Victor Robles. 1 for 3. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. Ball one there. Activity in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, up and throwing. Thornton, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout.
Now
got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Santander batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Line drive, Polanco fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So up next for Toronto,
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Both 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Gabe
Seattle,
Spire taking over on the
number
mound.
55.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Gabe
struggle
Spire.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. Guerrero stands at second with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
And that skips into
2
there.
strikes.
That one just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Blue Jays held in check. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back.
Blue
We're in the
Jays,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound, Tommy
35.
Nance.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance
Leading
the
off
same
for
way you would
Seattle,
for one in a
center
close
fielder,
game.
Julio
Now the
Rodriguez.
number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And it's fouled away. Nance, a righty that throws with power. He throws a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Santander in pursuit. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a strike on the outside edge.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Now batting,
and
left
he hit
fielder
him.
Randy
So now it's the
Arozarena.
4-hole hitter, Randy Arozarena. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering is fouled back. A little bit low, and now 3-1. Nance sets, fires, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Raley.
First and second, 1 out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Stays alive. And that one is inside. Liner, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter.
I don't know
Mitch
how he's able to
Haniger.
shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, 2 now. Got him. Now 2 out.
Now batting, shortstop,
J.P. Crawford
J.P.
will hit
Crawford.
next. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Runner holds up at third. Bases still loaded. 2 away as 1
Now
comes
batting,
across.
third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that
Up
at bat.
next
I
for
love the
Seattle,
approach he
second
had
baseman
right there with that
Dylan Ward.
pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some.
Pitching for the
Brendan
Blue
Little
Jays.
comes on now.
And this is a really
54.
tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Clement over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 8 and the Jays nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Andres
Now it's the second baseman,
Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. They're at the bottom of the 7th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now that is
Ernie
third
Clement
baseman,
next up for the Blue
Ernie
Jays.
Clement.
Pulls that one foul. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Robles pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. One out left for the Blue Jays. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. And it hits the fence. Coming around third is Jimenez. He will score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Runner at third, 2 gone. And now the right fielder, George, lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Communication unmatched by all other generations from a world